As I've promised, I wanted to broadcast today from Prague Castle to show you the concert, the noon concert of the Prague Castle Guard Orchestra, but there were some traffic struggles, so I'll probably arrive a little bit late. So, wie ich gesagt habe, ich habe euch versprochen, heute an der Prager Burg das Konzert der Burgwacht zu zeigen, das es immer um Mittag gibt. Aber ich bin im Stau stecken geblieben. Jetzt ist es 11:03. Der große Wechsel findet immer um 12 Uhr statt. Und ja, ich werde wahrscheinlich ein bisschen zu spät kommen. Ich hoffe, es sind nicht schon wieder so viele Touristen dort wie letztes Mal, weil man da durch die Menschenmassen einfach nicht durchgekommen ist. Where to? I'm at the Prague Castle, Czech Republic, and I want to attend the noon, the daily noon concert of the Prague Castle Guard Orchestra. So let's hope I'm not too late. There were huge traffic jam. My tram arrived about 10 minutes later than planned. So let's hope I'm not too late, and let's hope there are not such huge crowds as it was 3 weeks ago approximately. There was no coming through the crowds, so the bell is ringing already. They are standing. It's such a pity. Yeah, you see, I'm really hurrying, but I don't want to run, otherwise you wouldn't see anything at all. But the concert normally takes for sure 10-15 minutes, so yeah, there are crowds.
Ils sont de retour là.
Il y en a trois qui sont 10 mètres.
Dans les sonne.
Ouais, c'est Czech Republic. I'm at the Prague Castle right now.
Dile que no se de la Quinta de Santa. ¿De la mañana? Esto está diciendo sin novedad. A recogerse, recogerse. Habíamos estado un poquito más allí, habíamos visto cómo habían cambiado aquello, pero aquellos solos, estos vienen aquí todos. Hala. Vámonos, no nos da tiempo. Mira. bonito, bonito.
안 찍어도 돼. 그래, 너무 길어가지고 너무 길어서 그 파일을 돌리지도 못하겠다. 짧게 찍으면 했어. 우리는 지금 별다방 가야 돼. So, das war's jetzt. Und so that was all. Do you want me to have a stroll through the Prague Castle area? Or would you rather watch my way towards downtown? That's the band.
Para que no pierdas el paso.
Luego van a abrir aquí este lugar, lo iremos viendo. Y luego aquí en los palacios, de galería de arte.
This gate that you can see here, that's the so-called Matthias gate, and that's probably the first Renaissance building in our country that was secular, not from some church or something. So you can see me, but I am completely wrapped in winter clothes and hello. Well, I am a certified tour guide here in the most beautiful city in the world, and normally every Tuesday at 3 p.m. I provide guided live walks here on YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe and push the button to not miss the next live walk. It's pretty cold here. It's 8 degrees. But look, you can stay at your screens. Don't have to freeze. -8. The house that I'm showing now, that's the German embassy. In this neighborhood, there are a lot of embassies. Where are you watching from? Yeah, -8. That's the National Theater, the building with the golden roof. Here, Holland. How cold is it there? It's slightly, very slightly snowing here right now. So look, that's the famous St. Nicholas Church. 6+, yeah. It's way warmer than here. And this is the famous castle stairway. Are you laughing about me? Or are you just happy that it's not so cold in Holland? Yeah. My live walks that I provide on Tuesdays should be interactive. I always try to ask the people to give me the directions or ask me questions, but it is not always successful. Yeah, this is Prague, Czech Republic, yes. There are a lot of embassies here, but thinking about it, I have no idea where the Dutch embassy is here. Maybe I should take a look. Sorry. Look, that's, for example, some side entrance to the Italian embassy.
Star Wars, quello che ho, non è quello degli anni 80, è quello il terzo film in ordine cronologico.
Sì,
Quello che Anakin.
Oh, thank you.
Quello che Anakin diventa cattivo.
Sì.
Che c'è la scena con Obi-Wan sul vulcano là.
Sì.
Qual è il film assurdo?
It's nice that you've got time to attend my unexpected tour.
Non mi ispira. Fa schifo, io purtroppo l'ho guardata. Cioè è bravo l'attore, per me come si fa Darth Vader. E poi non è Darth Vader, come si chiama? Darth Vader ha un altro nome.
There is a store selling teddy bears.
Io ho visto al cinema uno di quelli tipo
This one is pretty big. Yeah, this is really very charming here. And there are many really old buildings. And when I descend further, we will see a lot of buildings. We will see a lot of buildings that belong to our government and the parliament. How many stairs? I was too busy with watching my steps and speaking to you, so I I didn't count them. They have some pretty decoration here. There is a palace that is the seat of the Association of Castle Owners. I'm afraid I don't understand your question. So, do you also like such architectural elements? It's for free, as you can see, but when I'm guiding real humans that visit Prague in person, I take 150 euros for a 3 to 4 hours private tour. You see, that's the British Embassy. Here there's a sculpture of Churchill. And I always try to fulfill the personal wishes of my clients, always according to that if they have already visited Prague, or maybe someone has special desires to visit special places. So look, that's already one of the buildings of the parliament. But you can see this was once a part of a Jesuit monastery. Uh, yeah, I really like strolling through Prague. So I switch on my camera whenever I'm here outside, because here's somehow every corner of this city center is really so marvelous. McDonald's, not far away from here. Before that, I'm going to show you some beautiful facades. What do you think about this deer? And some beautiful arcade. And when we arrive at this house in front of me and turn to the left, you will already see the McDonald's church. Yeah, that's the St. Nicholas church we saw before when we were upstairs. That's a really stunning building, also built by the Jesuits. There are about 3,000 square meters of fresco on the walls and ceilings inside this church. What do you want to see in Czech? I have to watch my step because the tramway normally look at this belfry in this tower. During the communism, there was an observation room of the secret police because of these embassies here. They were watching which cars drive to the Western embassies, and it could be that these people afterwards got in problems.
Yes, very strong.
So look at this. There is your McDonald's. Ski, okay, yeah. We can ski in Prague. Not well. There was a hill where you were able to ski even in Prague, but it doesn't work anymore. But this weekend there is going to be a World Cup race in the giant mountains here in Czech Republic. And because the winter is quite cold, the conditions are seem to be perfect right now for a ski race. So look, that's the Serbian embassy. Do you ski? I suppose you do. Otherwise, we wouldn't ask. Do you go to Austria for skiing? So we are approaching the Charles Bridge. Let's have a stroll here around this church of the Knights of Malta. That's a very old church built in the 12th century already. And when we went inside, you see the sign of the Order of Malta. Hello. Or hello. Hi. Welcome to my unexpected stroll through Prague. Willkommen. Da zeige ich euch ein Haus, wo der Beethoven hier gewohnt hat. Da ist er. Hier im Gasthaus zum Goldenen Einhorn hat im Februar 1796 der berühmte Komponist Ludwig van Beethoven übernachtet oder gewohnt. So in this house, Ludwig van Beethoven used to be accommodated in 1796, and now let's it's very nice. Let's explore the inside of this church. So this looks like a normal entrance, right? And when we enter, you will see there is no roof. So the church is just the presbyterium, and here the roof is gone, but it's centuries ago. But this area used to be the interior of the church once. And here ja, natürlich. Ich bin ganz Ohr. Grüß dich, schön, dass du wieder da bist. Kannst du mich jetzt hören? Letztes Mal war ja der Ton weg. So, let's try to come in. A beautiful door handle. No, it's closed. It's a pity. I try to zoom in a little bit, but no. Yeah, it's probably closed because of the low temperatures, I suppose. So let's go further. I'm going to show you how to arrive to the famous Lennon Wall. Have you already heard about it once? Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad that you like it and that you put so many comments, so I don't feel so alone here. So, was ist jetzt mit der Hüpfburg? So again, they have an official priory here. Yeah, thank you. I'm really glad you say that. Beautiful lamp. So let's go further. And here, that's the Estonian embassy. As you can see, they all support Ukraine everywhere. There are the Ukrainian flags. That's the French embassy. And that's the embassy of the Malta Order. So in here, that's the famous Malta, yes. Here, look, don't draw on this building because that's the famous Lennon Wall, which is a kind of living graffiti artwork where everybody can leave some message. It was established after John Lennon died, but also a little bit earlier. People left messages against the system here, against communism, and this should be a kind of grave of John Lennon. Last month I was here, there still was the date of his death, the 8th of December 1982, but now somewhere was quite creative, but doesn't matter. I'm sure they are going to renew the grave again. I'm going to show you the QR code, so you might have a look for more information. I thank you for your support.
That's absurd. Yeah.
Parties will collapse like domino effect. So, Czechs came back, it needs to repaint it. Communist Party sent people, wiped it out.
Yeah.
Czechs came back.
Here there is a little bridge, and this building on my left side used to be the mill of the priory, and there still is a wheel. And but it doesn't turn, it's frozen. And there is a water sprite sitting here. And after the legend, he doesn't like yellow socks. I don't know why. So, a nice restaurant here.
That's the place. And there's an urban legend behind this.
So, and I'm going to return to the Charles Bridge. Let's peek inside into this yellow submarine. It looks interesting. Oh, careful. So, when I read that it's called the Wall, oh, they have nice wrought iron artwork here to hold the menu. Very fine. So when I read The Wall, I thought about Pink Floyd, but the wall stands for the Lennon Wall. That's why they had the Yellow Submarine, the Beatles there. And I'm on a kind of island here. The stream I was showing you before with the water sprite. We call it the Devil's Stream or Devil's River, and it's not sure whether it's built by man or if it's a natural side arm of the Moldau River. But in every case, here there is an island called Kampa. That's a very romantic part of Prague. On the other side, there is a beautiful park, and at the end of this park there is a great gallery of modern arts. Hello. So here I can show you an interesting monument.
To je vlastně pomník, který tady vznikl v době po záplavách. Tady jako i docela je vidět, že v tom roce 2002 tady byla voda, rozeznáte to podle toho, která část mostu je umyta. A tehdy teda jako ty místní říkali, a my jsme vám chtěli, si pomáhali hodně ty požárníci, my jsme nám chtěli udělat nějakou.
So my colleague was telling the story about this monument. So are you curious what's up on the Charles Bridge? Today afternoon I'm going to attend a guided tour inside the State Opera. So I'm really curious what interesting stories I'll be able to tell you after that. So that's the Charles Bridge. Here we are. Most of these sculptures here at the Charles Bridge are made of sandstone. This one is made of marble. And you can see there are some sculptures that are already completely dark, and some of them are really light. The reason is that the city of Prague is really taking care for this heritage, and the sandstone is a very sensitive stone that doesn't like the pollution, so they replace here the sculptures with copies, and the originals come to the so-called lapidarium. Well, it's just in a museum, or there are some special places where the originals come, like, for example, in the hallways here inside the fortress of Vyšehrad, where you could visit them. Many seagulls and doves this guy standing here a little bit aside is maybe the Roland. This was a traditional person who was guarding the taxes, because the lesser town where I was before and the old town where I'm heading to were once two independent cities. So when you wanted to bring some goods to the other side of the river, you had to pay taxes. So guys, this is another sculpture that is not made of sandstone or marble. It's made of bronze, and except for the cross that is here in front of us, this was the very first sculpture that was placed here in the 17th century onto the bridge. And after that, other sculptures came. Here I can show you that's the narrowest street of Prague. This is this street, well, it's actually not a street, it's just a wow, where am I? Yeah, here. It's just a spur between two houses as a fire controlling element, but now as a real tourist attraction. And this is so narrow that there is a traffic light. Otherwise, the people would stuck. So let's have a closer look at the Prague Castle. That's the two spires are a part of the St. George Basilica. This is the St. Vitus Cathedral. Well, and that's where we took the stairways to come to descend. This is the Strahov Monastery, which is a monastery of the Premonstrates. They've come to Prague in the 12th century, and the name Strahov is probably a kind of the meaning that they guard the city. or guard the entrance to Prague Castle. So here you can. There is maybe 20% of tourists that were here in December. Yeah, look, this should be the site where John of Nepomuk was thrown into the water, into the river. He was our first saint who was claimed after the 30 Years' War to help with the recatholization. With such a pretty boat, you could explore. They bring the tourists towards this Devil's River. And this part of Prague is also called as Prague Venice. These sculptures are like jewels decorating pickpockets. Have you seen some? For sure, like everywhere, you should be careful.
Vabbè, in realtà poi tipo, se lavori, cioè di solito è sempre dato di lavoro tutto per
Sì, anche per i tuoi figli, tipo. Sì, esatto. Però dipende sempre da che lavoro fai.
So that's the cross. Here stood a cross from the very beginning when the bridge was built in 1357. Of course, not this one, not this beautiful bronze cross with the two sculptures, but yeah, I'm happy that you like it. So where did I stop? Yeah, I wanted to tell you at this sculpture with the cross from the very beginning. Sometimes even execution took place, which is very sad. In the summer, there is a terrace with a restaurant here. And the sculptures were to a big part always donations of some important people or some institutions. For example, the first one here. That's the Saint Ivo, and he was the patron saint of the lawyers. And this sculpture was a present of the faculty of law of the Charles University. So here is a famous spot where tourists like to take pictures of the bridge and the castle. You mean there's this tower? So I'm going to come back, so you can have a look at the beautiful ceiling of this tower. Look, it looks amazing. There are frescoes. So I will show you this sign. That's the Old Town Bridge Tower. So I'm happy there's someone here who is a little bit interactive. So don't hesitate to ask me questions or give me directions. I can change my direction and go where you want me to go. So that's the sculpture of our most important emperor, Charles IV of Luxembourg. Yes, he was the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire and a Czech king. He was the son of a princess from an original Czech dynasty, and John of Luxembourg. And he was so important for us because he really was trying to raise our country. No, it's Prague, Czech Republic. And for example, these four ladies accompanying his sculpture should symbolize the four faculties of the Charles University that Charles IV established. And here we see that's the Charles Bridge Museum. There are some numbers. Charles IV believed in numbers, in numeral, a terrible word, numerology. And so the date of the establishing of the foundation stone laying was chosen So it was in the year 1357, on the 9th of July at 5 o'clock and 31 minutes. In the Charles Bridge Museum, you can see also a small model of the original Judith Bridge that stood here before. And it's a really pretty little museum where you can even see some. Look at these piles of pebbles, or well, and it's also still remaining snow. So you can imagine how much snow we had here. These cobblestones here are yes, it's very well preserved. I'm going to read your comment. Fantastic. It still looks fine condition after both world wars. Yes, Prague was lucky to not have been destroyed this much during the war. So the monuments here still look very beautiful, and wait, this was loud now. So we can see the most things untouched by the wars, but there are some monuments that were rebuilt after the Second War. One of them is, for example, the famous astronomical clock that was bombed on the 9th of May in 1945. During the last days of the Second World War, there were fights at the Old Town Square, and for example, an entire wing of the City Hall was destroyed. Or there is this famous Emmaus church with spires that look like a sailing boat, because these spires are also built after the Second World War as a warning. But this happened. This bombing happened quite accidentally, because it was on the 14th of February, on Valentine's Day. In 1945, where the Allies wanted to fly to over Dresden, but they got lost in the fog, and then they saw just a river glittering below them, and they had also to get rid of the bombs, otherwise they would have been too heavy, and they wouldn't have made it until Great Britain again. That's why they threw the bombs, and it was in Prague, so there is a stripe of destroyed buildings here from this 14th February. So guys, I'm going to finish now. I hope you liked the tour. It's terrible cold here, and my phone only has 10 more percent. So don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to attend my next live walk that is usually every Tuesday at 3 p.m. and you can even write me some suggestion where to go next, and I'm going to try to fulfill your wish. So have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and bye.